Hello, my name's Scott and welcome to my new channel, v1000 Life. The whole purpose of this channel is going to be to go over my new v1000 Derette mini skid steer that I just got straight from China. So, my goal here is to show you what it can do, what it can't do, what I like about it, negatives, positives, my experience. So, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll be putting out new videos regularly. But in this video, I want to cover the two must-make modifications to this machine. Basically improvements. And they're really simple, but hugely beneficial. So if you haven't already realized, one of the amazing benefits of these stand-on mini skids is the visibility you get when using them. When you're up on here, you got 360-degree visibility and you can really see what you're doing. You don't need a spotter. You can get into tight areas. Yesterday I was brush cutting in some really thick trees and I had no problem maneuvering around and looking out for logs and rocks. It was super easy just because of how good the visibility is on the machine. But if you're a short guy like me, I'm 5'7" on a good day, then you're going to want to look at this upgrade because it's going to make a world of difference for you. So one of the first things you realize when you first get this machine is if you look at my vantage point, I really can't see very good down at the end of the machine. I'm really only able to see, I can't see the edge of my bucket. So you almost need to like jump up and get up high to get a good view. And so to be able to do that really well, the first mod I think is essential. It really is going to make a big difference for you. And it's these flip down pegs for your feet. Super simple. You can get these things on Amazon. Drill 2 holes, bolt them in place, and boy, the difference. So simply put, I jump up on these pegs, I'm gaining a foot or more of height, just like that. Super simple. Bam! Now I'm way up here. And my visibility is amazing. I can see the edge of my bucket. I can see way out in front of my brush cutter. It's much easier for me to look out for rocks, stumps. I have a lot more confidence. And just in general, looking around, I have much better visibility. And it's just such a simple mod that I really think it should be standard. So now this next mod, I'm not sure which I'm more excited about. The pegs or this next one I'm going to show you, because they're both amazing and they're super cheap. So when the machine comes from the factory, this platform right here is basically set. It's solid. It has some small plastic little bumpers that bump up against the machine. It flips up and down, but there's no shock absorption. There's no spring to it. And I think they may be changing it, and it's one of the amazing things about Derette is they're constantly listening to user feedback, and I think they might be moving to rubber mounts, so you'll get a little bit of shock absorption. But I've installed springs on my machine, and as you can see, that's a world of difference when it comes to shock absorption. Now, when I'm going over big bumps, maybe a transition off the side of a driveway or over a large hump, out in the woods or a log, I'm not afraid of the landing. I'm not afraid of that machine slamming back down because it can be a hard hit, especially if you're on asphalt, concrete. But these springs take it all out, and it's amazing. It was such a simple modification. So let me take a look here, show you a better look at what we're looking at here. So there was some little plastic pucks here I've removed those and replaced this. This is a what's called a die spring, and I got these online. I'll provide the link in the comments. This is a 300 compression pound spring. I found that 3 of these work really well. I'm 160 pounds. I think, if you're over 200, you might want to mix in maybe 1 or 2 other of the higher compression springs. Really. So let's take a close look down in here at what I got. So basically, it's hard to see with the light, but that's a die spring, and what we got here is a 3.5 inch 3/8 bolt. That gave me 2.5 inches of non-threaded length. So basically, well, it's actually a little bit less than that, but it worked out perfectly. We got a thick washer here, a couple washers here. I can take this nylock down to the very end of the threads, and it just gives me the perfect amount of travel. And it makes the foot panels sit at a slight angle when it's down. But, once you get your weight on there, it kind of flattens out. And so that is a fantastic mod, and I really recommend it because it's made a world of difference in the comfort of the machine and running it. So that's it. That's the 2 mods I think you have to do to your machine. And so please like and subscribe, and I'll be putting out more videos on this fantastic machine here, showing you what it can and cannot do, and hopefully make it a little bit easier for you to make your decision, and let you know what I think of it. So thanks for watching.